Hi guys, so in this video we will make edits like this edits here. So this edits will for one guy, this guy, but I saw a lot of people asking how to make edits like that. It's really easy, it's all about the idea. So when it comes to practical side, it will be more easier, but you need to improve and see more and more videos. And for sure you have to know how to make the editing. When you have any idea on your mind, you can make this idea. So in this video, I'll teach you a lot of techniques and how to exactly make this video. And we will take only the animations, the hard side of the video. So let's see the video. We will render this before version and we will make it exactly like this one here and maybe making some improvements to this one. So let's listen.
So how do I get rich? I borrow money. That's how money is created. And so the banks love it. They love people borrow lots of money. The poor person borrows money and buys liabilities like horses, cars, houses, and they get poorer and poorer and poorer.
So
how do...
That's it. It's not that complex anything. It's simple, and anything need to be simple as much as you can. It's only delivering the idea with some creative, so the viewer keep watching the video and making the algorithm game and all that kind of stuff. So let's remove this one here and render this video and take it to After Effects. New composition to the video, and for sure with this video we will work on this video with black and white like that, because the editor made the video, or the video was black and white, so we can't making colors for it, but we will take step by step and see.
So how do I get rich?
How do I get rich? So that's text coming from down to top. So let's type the text first one with white color, and second one, let's block this layer and make the second layer will be like gray like that, and make the background yellow color like that. Okay, so we can use some effects to make it more easier. So to make the text come from down, I have plugin here, this plugin, and I think Premiere Composer can make the thing like that. So it's like that.
So how do I get rich? So how do I get rich?
So we will make mask for the text so it not show here, and we will make it under this. Make like that.
So how do I get rich? So how do I...
So we will make the same thing with the second layer, and we will make some effects to the shape here that will make the same effect here. And if you don't have this plugin, there is no problem at all. There's not any problem. Just make each word a separate layer and start animating the position from bottom to top with keyframes for position, and you will give the same effect. And by the way, if you want any plugin I use, just leave comment and I'll send you the link for it. Maybe paid, maybe for free, but I think most of these plugins are for free. So let's make the same effect here for this layer and start. Let's review the main video. So we will make mask for the text here like that, and we will make a mask for the shape too. It comes from the left right with the mask, so we will make the duplication to the layer of the shape and start making the trackpad. Just link this with this here and start animating the mask. So from here, so when the text still disappear, we will move the position of the mask right here. So
how do I get rich?
So we'll start making the position, changing the timing of layers like that.
So how do I get rich?
So we need to make it disappear here. So we will cut, make Alt and left bracket, and it will be cut. It will start from here. So
how do I get rich?
So that is the same effect. Don't forget to save your After Effects project because it may crash and close, and after that you will cry. So don't forget. So it's same animation. Now for the shade in the back, there is an effect here we will use the After Effect. It's called Turbo, whatever you name it. So we will make some adjustments. So this is the effect here. We will make some adjustments to this to look like that. We can edit the mask to be showing the top and bottom like that. Maybe like that.
So how do I get rich?
So you can animate so it will be like moving base texture here. You can make also some adjustments, but I think it's near to this one here. You can just animate this offset here, make keyframe and like that, and start making some changes to the keyframe, and it will be like that.
So how do I get rich?
This is the first animation. Let's take the second one.
Borrow money.
So that is the same idea, without making background for the second text here, down this one. So we will skip the animation and go to the next one.
That's how money is created. And so the banks.
Now let's see this one. There is white background with mask, and also same thing with the grid beside the second circle here, and the back photo come from down into this circle with mask, and after that text come from this back photo, and after that making this and starting making these dollars. So it's all easy. It's all about the idea, but you have to know how to make these things. So we will start by making the background and make the circle and get the grid and all that stuff.
So how do I get rich? But banks love it. They love people. Banks love it. But banks love it. They love people borrow lots of money. The poor person.
So now we will cut this text. Select all the layers and right bracket. And let's start by making solid background. Use solid and make it like gray, like the image. Select the layer and make it start from here. You have to cut this. So you have two ways. By the way, if you are beginner, you can make Ctrl-Shift-D-M. So it will separate the two layers, and you can select the delete, and the easier way to make Alt and left bracket for keyboard. So it will remove this part and make cut. So now we will make mask for this one. So it will be like circle, and circle starts to increase and scale. So we will make. You have two ways to make mask for the layer, make like that, and start animating these masks. So, but the second one is more easier and more professional one. We can deselect all layers and select this tool and make sure to be here, and make any shape like that. This is not the second circle we will make. This is the mask. So we will make like that. Make the same thing to cut, Alt and left bracket from keyboard, and link the Natt to the shape. So we will start working on the shape, changing the scale to 0, and after that scale it to make the color fill the screen. So it will be like that.
But banks love. The banks love.
So then that is first thing. Second thing, we will make like the yellow and the red inside the yellow circle. Let's make that. And this, make sure to deselect all things to make a shape. This is the yellow background. Make it like right here.
Love it.
Make it here, and so let's see the animation for this one. The same animation. Okay. So let's duplicate the layer and make mask from another one here and start animating the mask. So it will be the same animations. Like that.
The banks love it.
Let's get the grid from Google. Something like that. You know. And starting changing the mode, so it will be like screen. So it will be like that, and after that, making this grid show by the circle. So we will make trackpad to the layer here. This one, the same mask, because if you link it to the appearing circle, the circle will disappear. So you will have to make another circle. So the circle show. So you have to make one mask for the main circle and the grid. Hope you understand, but that is the way. So now you can see.
The banks love it.
So let's get an image for the bank or icon. I think this website will be BNG Wing. So it's a social bank. So after searching, we haven't found it. So we will try to get it from Google or from feedback. I think there is an image here or something like that. So we will get this image and start working on it. Save image as and making for any place, and go to remove the BG. Drag your image. It will make all thing. So after that, we will make mask and begin the bank only. Download and drag it After Effects like that. Scale and make mask. Follow the layer, and we will make another mask for it. So it will be like that, and it will show from the circle. So these sides will not be appear. So we will make let's cut from here, and let's make the mask back made to the same shape layer we used as a mask from the first time to the grid and the first circle, like that. So when it show like that, we will start making scale, letting more scale like that. Then be position and starting animating. So it will show like that.
The banks love it. They love. And so the banks love it.
So there is a animation. We will see maybe different, but it's the same idea. So now we have the bank come from the back of the bank. So we will make a text. Control T from keyboard. That and make it position. Leave it down the image.
And so the banks. And so the banks love it. They love people.
So we see here in the background there's some texture.
So the banks love it. They love people.
So this texture we can make it like animated texture, or you can get image from Google for texture, or it's like a paper. So we will get like any texture from Google. So we'll get something like that. It's near to the thing he used. So we just download it and maybe changing the blending mode be like that, and maybe changing the opacity be like that. Okay, and the second thing is to make it start from here, or making mask for it. So we will see the main circle, which is this one here, the mask, and we will make the track map to this one here, so it's not affecting the main image.
And so the banks love it. They love people.
After that, we will make like the shape here, starting from the circle to the text, like that, and we will let only the background without, making the mask, making the recomposition. So after that, we will go to the next step. Let's start from here.
And so the banks love it. They love. And
so after that, we will make the shape here like that. So it will be only two points, and we will start making changes to these points. So it will be like that. And to make like this arm for the second one here, you will select this point and start making changes. So let's see how it looks like here. It's very, very basic, and it's not the better. So we'll try to improve it and be like that. And after creating the maybe something like that, and after that we will start animating it and making a trim path. So we'll add trim path, and after that going to the time and making the end 0. So it will be like that.
And so the banks love it. They love people.
Canceling the fill and making duplication and changing the second. We can make transform and flip horizontal. So it will make the second side. So it will be like that, and we will drag it under the circle or under this composition. So we will take the two shapes and make it like that. And after that, starting making the dollars. So let's see how the dollars comes from bottom with the opacity keyframes.
Money.
And also there's some wiggle the dollars.
Money.
So after that, we will give the dollar. $1. Right click and save as. Now I think because we will have to changing the position of the circle and the two arms and also the dollars, so we will take all the two shapes and the dollar inside the composition and maybe changing the side of the composition. So we will take this and paste it here. So we will drag it here and maybe we start making a dollar. So it will be like 3 lines like that. So first thing, to make it easier, we will make like that. Now we will make the keyframes for the position and opacity like that, and maybe changing the position like that, and with this tool, and maybe make it come one by one. like that. And make the same thing, duplicate the layers and make it like that. And to avoid, so we will need to change the position. So we will change the position. It will make another keyframe. So it will make so it will be damaged like that. So we will make, to avoid this problem, we will make a composition for this animation. Control Shift C and press OK, and now you can change the position. So it will be like that. Making another one and change it here. And to avoid this cut here at the bottom, we will change the position. We will first change the size, because if we change the position in this way, in the other one here, it will be cut like that. So to avoid that, we will make changing the composition size, making another height, a little more height like that. There's okay, so there is maybe a more height too. Now it's okay. Now when we change the height, there will not be any problem. So we were making the keyframes be from start. And then we will start making the position. Make it like that here.
And so the banks love it. They love people who borrow lots of money.
So you see this cut here. I know maybe changing the size of the background and also the layer here, so there will not be any cuts.
And so the banks love it. They love people borrow.
And also to the position of the bank on which we will make change through the keyframes, so it will be more better to make the animation. F9, and maybe changing the graph like that to be faster at the start. Now it's better. So let's see. Now I think it's okay. Now the step number 2, which is this animation from the graphics to the video. So let's see. You see. So there is the adjustment layer above the graphics and above the video. So when you zoom in with the adjustment layer, was transform above the adjustment layer and decreasing the opacity of the graphics, it will make the same effect. So let's see. Making adjustment layer, keyframe to the scale, and here we will make scale like that, and at the same time we will make decreasing the opacity of the graphics. That's why we put all the graphics in one composition, so it will be more easier to make the animation, this animation. And for sure, making the same thing, copy the opacity here and make it for the background.
And so the banks love. And so the banks love it. They love people who borrow lots of money. The poor.
So it's very, very quick. So we'll make it more slower. There is effect here, but we will need to change the scale. This also here. We also added like cushion blow for the video, so we'll add it.
And so the banks.
So we'll move it here like that. Raising the cushion blow.
And so the. And so the banks love it. They love people borrow lots of money. The poor person.
And also it's still so quick. So make it a little more smaller, like that. Now let's see, making the Gaussian blur starting from here. So it's not affecting the start of the video.
And so the banks love it. They love people money. The poor person.
Now that is the animation. So let's get into the second animation.
The poor person borrows money and buys liabilities like.
So look, this text is so easy. You can make it, in the text. Let's make it.
And so the banks
change the color to the yellow color like that, and make it so the effect is to making like mask to the layer, maybe shape above the layer, and make it mask is a layer like that, and changing the position of the text layer like that.
Person borrows money. Person borrows.
So that is the effect.
Liabilities like. The poor person borrows money and buys liability. The poor.
Starting from here.
The poor person borrows money and buys liabilities like horses.
So let's give the final animation.
Horses, cars.
So it's really, there's this rectangle with rounded corners and the text and this line, the furrow, the shadow, if you can see. So it's very, very simple. So let's make it. We'll make the shape. So to save money in these situations, we will make one shape with all things in one shape: the image, the line, the text, and the shadow. And after that, duplicating the shape or duplicating the composition and changing everything in it, so it will be the second one. Let's see in the practical way. So let's get rid of this image, of this text, sorry.
Horses.
Rectangle, go to rectangle path and increasing the roundness to be like that, decreasing the stroke, changing the size. So let's make this shape here. In shape like that with the yellow color. The backgrounds and the main shape was white color or maybe gray like that. We can start from here and type the text. So after that, we will get the image. Okay. Now this is a good line here. So we'll drag this here. We could like that. And now let's change it to make it start from here, all the three layers. Now we want to make all the pre-composition for all these. Let's select it and press Control and double click on the keyframe, so it will know all the keyframes at the center of each layers. Control Shift C from keyboard. Now make it start from here like that. And now we will make the animation, changing the size, Now let's see the animation, how it looks like. So it's a very simple animation coming from down like that. And
versus
let's make it this.
horses car
Now what I'm talking about is how to make like duplication for these layers, so you don't have to every time make new shade, make new line, make new text and whatever. And so we'll make control the so we'll make right click and reveal and go to the composition of the project, control D and drag it here. Now let's copy the position and go to position and paste it here, so it will be the same animation like that. So we will to fix the problem, we will select two keyframes and changing the position like that. Just changing the scale. Now you can go to the second layer and change everything in the second layer without affecting the first layer. So the second layer was car. Get an image for color, maybe like that, and drop it here in the project, not in the timeline, and click on the layer of the photo and press Alt and drag it here so it will replace it, changing the size, and you're good to go. Go to here to the first timeline and you'll see everything is changing. Now let's make the same thing, reveal in the project and control, maybe changing the position or copying the position and paste it here like that, changing the scale, selecting two keyframes and changing the position so it will. Now after that we will fix the spacing. Now let's change the third one. Let's see, house. So we'll go to the final one here and make it house. Get an image for house. And drag it here in the composition in the project and selecting the image, Alt from keyboard, still pressing Alt and drag it here to change. Maybe it's different in the size, so you'll have to reset and maybe see here. Yeah, everything is okay. Maybe changing this position a little more. Now I think same.
abilities like horses, cars,
Changing the timing.
horses, cars, houses,
Maybe changing the keyframes to it will be more better to change the graph for the keyframes. Selecting all the keyframes and F9. It already F9. Go to graph editor and selecting all the keyframes and select the second arm and let's drag it and start so it will be more faster in the beginning.
horses, cars, houses,
Now I think it's the same thing. So
horses, cars, houses,
we'll make it get back to the bottom
And they get
like that. So this is very easy. So we'll select two keyframes, Control C, Control V, and right click keyframe assistant and time reverse, and same thing here, time reverse, and changing the timing so it will be going one by one like that. Something like that.
horses, cars, houses, and they get poorer and poorer and poorer.
Now, I think we have done all the effects and things. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe taking the final look of the video after making the rendering. So now this is what we made, and this is the work of the guy. So let's see.
So how do I get rich? I borrow money. That's how money is created. And so the banks love it. They love people borrow lots of money. The poor person borrows money and buys liabilities like purses, cars, houses, and they get poorer and poorer and poorer.
So that's the tutorial, guys. We are enjoying this video, and if you have any comment, questions, or any other videos in social media, you see the edits, you love the edits, and you want me to make the team edits to teach you how to make these edits, please let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much.